These women, mainly widows of the Syrian war, sew school uniforms in a workshop in the Lebanese town of Arsal along the Syrian border.
لأنه المرأة خلال الحروب وخلال المشاكل اللي بتصير بالحياة هي أكثر شيء بتنضر من الحروب.
The Feminist Trust, a UK-based charity, has provided training and funding along with other local projects for Syrian refugees. Al-Khatib says she was raised during Lebanon's civil war. She then married a Syrian man and made her home across the border. But after the conflict began, she returned as a widow. As the sole provider of a family of 12, she now identifies as a feminist.
ثاني شيء أنا ليش عم أقول لك إنه بيتي معلق بين السماء وبين الأرض، لأنه أنا ما بحسن أرجع على سوريا، لأنه في إلنا أعداء من نفس البلد اللي إحنا فيها، مو بس النظام أعدائنا، إننا من نفس البلد، إنه أنا هو مؤيد أنا معارضة مثلاً، بلبنان ما بحسن ضل بلبنان كمان حتى لو كنت أنا لبنانية، لأنه لبنان ماشي على سياسة كل يوم تتغير سياسته شكل، ممكن يجي يوم يقول نطلع.
Lebanon has the highest number of refugees per capita in the world. Over 1 million Syrian refugees make up 1/4 of the population. The Lebanese government agrees that Syrian refugees must return home, but the questions of how, when, and under what conditions remain. It's a complicated relationship between the two countries, given Syria's history of interference and occupation. Lebanese pro- and anti-Syrian alliances have also often provoked fractures along Lebanon's delicate sectarian divides.
We want an international coverage of the Syrian return to Syria. We cannot do it alone. We cannot do it under the rules and regulation of the Syrian regime. We need to have an international authority. Should it be the UN, the Russians, the Turkish, whoever.
Nadim Gemayel was 4 months old when his father and President-elect Bashir Gemayel was assassinated during Lebanon's civil war in 1982.
The Syrian regime still have their puppets in Lebanon doing whatever is asked by the Syrian to do, and this is unacceptable for us.
Gemayel would like to see an international effort to repatriate the Syrians when the war ends, which he thinks will only happen after Bashar al Assad is gone from power. But then there's Lebanon's Shia Hezbollah political party. It has close ties to the Assad regime as well as Iran and has deployed thousands of fighters to Syria. The town of Arsal is a microcosm of the issue. In 2013, Hezbollah took a lead combat role with the Syrian regime and recaptured the city of Al-Qusayr near Homs after opposition fighters had held it for over a year. About 50,000 refugees flooded across the border into Arsal, nearly tripling the population. Militants from Daesh and the formerly al-Qaeda-affiliated Nusra Front also spilled over the border and hid in mountainside caves outside the town. It took several years for the Lebanese army and Hezbollah to root them out.
كم كيلومتر سوريا؟
سوريا 5 بين ال 25 كيلو 25.
Arsal's deputy mayor, Rima Krombi, says she has traveled across the border several times to show local refugees the adjacent Syrian towns are safe for them to return. On a recent tour of the hilltops right near the border, she pointed out refugee camps below and military positions above. But Samira Hussein, like so many others, says returning to Syria is only a dream for now.
هلا المشكلة نحن كلاتنا بنتمنى إنه اليوم تخلص الحرب، اليوم ترجع الناس كلها، بس يعني لهلا الكل عم يحكي بموضوع الرجعة والحرب شغالة، طب لسه ما بلشوا بمرحلة جديدة، ما بلشوا ترجع سوريا، ما بلشوا النظام لسه نظام الحرب.
Courtney Kealy, Straight Talk.